Hello and welcome to Art Appreciation. This is ART 250, the second summer session of the summer 2020 semester at South Carolina State University. My name is Maggie O'Hara and I am an assistant professor of art. I am very excited to welcome all of you to this class. So this is an online class that will be taken strictly through the course Blackboard page. So if we access that course Blackboard page, I would like for this video to serve as a little bit of an introduction for how the course is set up. So once you log in to the course Blackboard, we go ahead and click here, this home button. This course description, if we click on this, it'll load up a new page. This sort of serves as your home page. This is where all of the sort of important information, policies, expectations, requirements, etc. of the class is located for you to continually have access to throughout the course. This also includes various university policies and so forth. Also accessible through this page is syllabus and schedule. If we go ahead and click on this, and then you click on this link right here, it will load up a PDF version, a digital version of the class syllabus, which also includes a schedule that we will be following throughout the next 5 weeks. This is an accelerated 5-week course. So again, this is the syllabus, which includes the course schedule. You should spend some time reviewing this. The course syllabus is also accessible in several other places for your reference throughout the course. Over here on this left menu, if you go ahead and click on syllabus, you can access it there at any point in time. You can also access the course syllabus under the section titled Course Content, Modules, and Assignments. So this section of the course Blackboard page is where all of your course exercises, activities, materials, this is where everything is going to be located for you to access as a student. So let's go ahead and click on this page. And again, as I mentioned, your syllabus will always also be housed here. So there are several places where you can access it. So the first thing that you are expected to do as a student in this course during the beginning part of this first week is to complete this section right here in order to unlock or gain access to week 1 materials. So again, this right here, located under course content, modules, and assignments, is the very first thing that you need to complete in order to move on to the next or week 1's materials for the course. So let's go ahead and open this up and look what's inside. So over here, you'll see this sort of menu, and you can use this menu to navigate through this section of the course Blackboard or of the course. Another way to navigate through these different sections would be these arrows located over here to the right hand of the page. So you are going to be required, again, at the beginning part of this first week of class to complete all of these things. And then you are also going to be expected to move on to week 1 materials. This first week does include a lot of information and a lot of activities and exercises to get things going. So it's imperative that you start immediately or as soon as possible. So what you will be expected to do within this module or this first week is the introduction discussion board. You'll be expected to register and purchase your textbook and inquisitive. You will be expected to complete the reading. There are 2 different inquisitives that you will be expected to take. There is a syllabus quiz that is required. You will then have to watch the video on plagiarism as well as take the plagiarism quiz. So let's just go ahead and quickly page through here. So this first thing will prompt you how to register for inquisitive and your ebook. So if you go ahead and click here, it's going to load a YouTube video. You can watch this video on your own and then go ahead and actually register for inquisitive and your ebook to get started with the course. The next section is readings, and it tells you what you are expected to read within this first module, and it tells you to read the introduction. So once you gain access to your ebook, go ahead and read the introduction of the text, which is Gateways to Art. You can then move along to the inquisitives, which again, for this first sort of pre-week one, you are expected to take two, how to use inquisitive and then the introduction. I'll just go ahead and click on this first one to give you an idea of what inquisitive looks like. So inquisitive is another tool or resource that we use within this art appreciation course as a means of evaluating you in your understanding of the content covered in the text. So this first one, again, you'll just click Start Answering Questions, and it will allow you to take the inquisitive. Inquisitives are a large part of your grade in this course, so it's very important that you participate in them weekly. So once you take those two inquisitives, you will go ahead and move on to the next section, which is what is plagiarism. There is another link here for you to click, so go ahead and click to launch, and this is going to redirect you to something called LinkedIn Learning. And I have already logged in here, but what it's actually going to prompt you to do is it's going to ask you for a username and password information. So in order to gain access to this LinkedIn Learning, you do have access to this as students of the university, and so you will provide, or you will type in the same exact information as you do for your SCSU username and password. Once you do that, it will redirect you back to this LinkedIn Learning page in which you can play this video and watch the video on plagiarism. So once you watch that video, you can go back here, and again, you are expected to take both the syllabus quiz and the plagiarism quiz. For these quizzes, they're not meant to trip you up, they're not meant to trick you. They are simply a means of evaluating how well you understand both the syllabus and what plagiarism is. So you'll have multiple attempts for both of these quizzes, but it is expected for you to make an 80% or higher in order to quote unquote pass. So these two quizzes are actually going to be used as a means of evaluating your participation early on in the course. So they have a due date of this Thursday, end of day, midnight rather, which is Thursday, June 25th at midnight. So please ensure that you take both of these quizzes. It would be ideal that you take them before then, but at the very latest, take them by end of day Thursday. So once you complete all of these things, again, within this first module, which is titled Complete This First to Access Week 1 Materials, once you complete everything in there, it will unlock Week 1 materials. So Week 1 materials are going to be due at the end of the week, which is this Sunday. That will all be covered in the next video, which will be located right under this video. So go ahead, as soon as possible, come into here, complete this first to access Week 1, and participate in and complete all of these different sections for the course. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.